Hello friends, Sifu Rich here. I'm kind of in boxing mode this morning. I got a nice present, early Christmas present from my nephew Corey Joseph. Okay, we got our Century striking bat, and we have a strong arm, Pro Force strong arm, to be able to do trapping maneuvers along with that. On it, that I had before, but he sent me the bag, and I really appreciate it. And so I'm going to be talking a little bit about bag drills, okay, as we're in boxing. And remember, Tai Chi and Kung Fu are simply forms of Chinese boxing. And I'm not using words lightly. A lot of the elements of Western boxing are present in Chinese Shaolin Kung Fu, Northern and Southern, and Tai Chi, Bagua, Xingyi, the internal Chinese martial arts. Now, the internal martial arts go beyond it as far as physical culture, as far as a number of other elements, but they still have those base boxing elements that Western boxing have in them. Okay, the first thing I want to talk to you about hitting the bag. Okay, just some basics. When you're making contact, try to make a solid contact with your knuckles. All right, I see so many people hitting the bag and glancing off it. I don't even like to do it. It hurts my hands. Okay, glancing off of it and making brush burns on their hands. By the way, that's not hand conditioning. Brush burning your hands is not hand conditioning. You need to hit things hard and solid to condition your hands. Okay, and there's a right and a wrong way to do that, and that's a whole tale for another day. But when you're punching the bag, the first thing I want you to do is think of putting all your knuckles on the bag. All your knuckles on the bag. You don't have to hit it hard. I think of my little league coach, Mr. Lyot. Okay, he used to tell us, it's not how hard you swing the bat, it's how you make contact. And he would hardly swing the bat at all, and the ball would go real far, much further than we could hit it, okay? But he would make solid contact. It's the same thing when you're hitting somebody, and the habits you make on that heavy bag are the habits you're gonna take into self-defense. Further, making those good habits puts the bones in alignment. Now, if you put pressure on those bones, we know because of NASA's research that the bones get stronger, end-over-end pressure. The end-over-end pressure of gravity on us makes our bones stronger. And when we do things like posture like this, it makes some of our bones weaker, all right? So that's why posture is so important. Okay, NASA told us that because when they took people up in space, they began to develop osteoporosis, and we knew it was gravity. Okay, same thing when you're hitting that bag. You want to make alignment so that the pressure goes end over end through the joints. Okay, you want this to be a healthy process. You don't want this to be something that breaks you down. Okay, and it all starts with making solid contact when you hit with the knuckles. Try to hit with all four knuckles at first. You could work on hitting with one knuckle at a time later on. That's another skill. But all four knuckles flat and solid contact. Practice that when you're working your heavy bag, and the rest will follow. See you next time.